So, previous one, we found some footprints in the hedge maze. So we are gonna find out who they are from. And hopefully, we'll do some crazy stuff. Yeah? Like, solve the investigation and free Mary Dean? Marilyn Dean? From her mystic captors. Just getting my Twitch stream up. Hey, Zaggy! Okay. I almost pressed new game. Thank goodness it's probably like a confirmation. Okay, so this way we were. Very nice looking garden. But we found a slipper. Wait. Okay. Making sure you guys could see. Must I maybe turn on the brightness that you guys can see my actual game? Am I gonna be... Okay, 10 didn't do much. Wow, Zaggy. So funny. Okay, Prince Small. One shoe came off in the mud. Where was she going? Oh. Oh. Wait, someone was watching her? Boot prints. They have sunken into the ground. Whoever was standing here was here for a while. From their placements, they seem to be following the other person around the maze. Then here's the footstep again. Footprint. Lol. Footstep. Footprint. The mud here is soft, probably from recent rainfall. The key to room 11. Yep. We like that. A key, it doesn't look strong enough for a door. Perhaps for some sort of locker? Oh, okay. Footprints where I found a small key. Person was watching her again? More boot prints. It's like they were slowly moving around the hedge maze. From their placement, they seem to be following the other person around the maze. Oh. Hi there, statue. Okay. Nothing happened. Oh, wait, there's material in the plant over there. A piece of knight's dress caught in the maze? Ah. The brightness up again. From the spacing and weight of these impressions, they're not from somebody moving fast. They seem labored. The hedge is crushed in as if it hit with force. Part of the dress seems to have sawn off. More prints. And a whole bunch of crows. Oh, jeez. Okay. More boot prints. It's like they were slowly moving around the hedge maze. Following the person, other person, yes. Now what are these? What's this? I've seen this symbol before, haven't I? Oh, I'm about to draw something. Oh, goodness. I don't remember how I did this. Oh. Oh! Shadowy figure, Hedgemay's vision. Another memory. But what was this thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person, and transparent? Was it leading her through the maze? If so, to where? Was it another ghost, or something else? And who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? Wait, what's that sound? You're awfully sus, Doyle. What you doing here?
Well, what were you gonna say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here?
What have you got there?
Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is.
What has you out
I'm
here
less
of all
likely
places?
to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard.
Fine.
Ooh.
Fine.
And I promise the encounter stays
Dean.
between us. Dean?
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something.
What was the argument about? Wait, did you see who she was
No.
arguing with?
All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice, mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze.
What was the argument
know.
about?
Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him, I guess.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Vardy says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 PM they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Who was Miss Dean arguing with before she went missing? And why? I can start by ruling out Father Sinnott and Mr. O'Finn, as they hadn't arrived by then, and Miss Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter too, as it was an adult man she fought with. Oh. What the hell is going on that side? Oh, jeez. did I just see? Was that real? A giant figure smithing? What could it mean? It's a big-ass anvil. Jeez. An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of wear and rusting. The immense size must mean it was only intended for the use by whatever it was that I saw using it. Yeah, I'm just saying, if I had to get chased by something in here, I'm lost. Can investigate whatever that is. If I can get to it. Through there. Oh, that side. Okay. An old standing stone with a geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's real or a replica. To my beloved Mary, may those who wander these maze be lost as I am without you in my life. Picture of a woman with dedication. Oh, magical looking well. Oh, this is the well that lady was talking about. A closed up well, but I can hear water on the other side. Oh well. Ha! So, I mean, old well. My bad, I made a joke and I didn't even mean to. It's covered in these markings. I get a sense that they're a recent addition, but who would have drawn these? Oh, there was actually a talk in the drawing room. Oh, okay. Let me get heading to the drawing room that I can hear about the spirits. Another crow.
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds from the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
Let me check what's happening in the drawing room. Oh. But why? I need to go to the drawing room. Whoa, let me see if I can see at the bar. It's her. Him. Put that on the room, your room then, sir. Oh, no, it's not for... Of course, thank you. So not here. Last time I walked through this hallway, these statues stared at me. I need to figure out how I got to the drawing room. I think it was through this door. Oh, why the hallway's purple? Did I just run in a circle? I think I did. I think I did. That's not the door. It's true that that's library. Ah! Drawing room is this way. Okay. What?
By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere. By their many names, they're all across the world. There are many formations. Some echo the grief they left upon the world, and are blind to the living. While others are vengeful and aggressive. Regardless, no single spectre experienced has been able to directly communicate. But tomorrow night, tomorrow night we intend to change this.
So then I was supposed to be in there by the time they closed? Or by the time they were finished or started? Which was 5 on the dot. I mean, fair, makes sense, I guess. Now, I think I have a key for all of the doors on this end. So I'ma go searching. I'm searching. I've been in here. Okay. Oh, wait. I already have that. Oh, hi. Hi there. What the hell are you doing here?
Mr. Ward, you need to talk to me.
Discuss evidence. I saw this. Have you been drawing a vase? The vase of Nectanebo. I can see when I close my eyes. Long buried, and then long lost. It should be somewhere here in these halls. But it is not here. To see someone has hidden it away. But where? The basement? The church? Blake's own residence? I can find nothing. If only I could find some records. Excuse me, I'm just passionate. That's a Good point. Why are you so fascinated with the vase? The vase you're studying, is it an artifact you have a particular interest for? I discovered it had been acquired by a member of the Irish gentry a few years ago. As is true of so much of history in Egypt, it was taken from its rightful home and kept as a souvenir. Supposedly, it's stored somewhere among the Blake's possessions. I would be interested in seeing it.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah
Be with you. Oh, what's in here? The East Tower. Yeah, no, we have already been there. Okay, this way. Okay, can't go in there. Can't go there. I'll go down here. So, okay, the bathhouse was closed. I know I couldn't get there. Is this where I found that thing? This is, okay. I had a dream along the way. My feelings would change. Spirits, they talk in their sleep. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. Oh, I think I've been in there before, yeah. What? Listen. I'm entering now. Several scraplets is that judging by the handwriting are written by Miss Hasham. But whatever she is writing, it seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. Yesterday's newspaper. What's this? She's been mapping the grounds and making rooms and marking rooms off. The reason for which I cannot tell. Charcoal and drawing paper. Miss Hasham likes to draw then. These are the same materials used to make a vase drawing. The vase drawing. Everything needed to pen a letter. Okay. Oh, what's this? The Quran. If I said that wrong, my bad. Prayer mats, neatly rolled up prayer mats. That dream, it keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours of searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. That symbol, Miss Hasham has seen it too. Did she also dream it? I've been in there. I've been in the 781. It's to the atrium. So this way. Am I ejecting you? I have. Yes, time to search the room. Exchange between Miss Matovani and Miss Dupre, arranging a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral times. The meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. in the drawing room after Miss Matovani's talk, which is at 5 p.m. Perhaps I could listen in. I had it just a second ago. Okay. The drawings, they look like Evelyn Dean. Other religion of life and death. Characters which discuss her connections to the Irish Saint Brigid. A dog-eared and annotated. Mr. Dupree travel papers from the United States. What's this? A luggage ticket for Bay 46. There's a symbol scrawled on the back, a sigil like the ones from my dream. Book of Irish Mythology. The notes on the inside cover. To the devil on my shoulders. I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it, and for seeing me truly, always. Your best friend, Al. Oh, wait. A new urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupre must have lost someone recently. Oh. A beautiful statue that seems to represent death in some way or another. The words Madame Brigitte are engraved in delicate lettering on her necklace. Night after night I see this, but why? It's the same image from my dream. How is this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is the spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her ghost at first. It cannot be a coincidence us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no compelled to act upon this message. That cannot be allowed to happen. I'll write of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed this urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupre? Ah, the shoes! Medium size. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that bot. Because he could come into here any second now. Wait until next hour. That way we avoid getting spotted. Now I can listen, see if he's in here. Perfect. Now time to check the last part, his cupboard. I'm glad I checked his cupboard.
I should close the mystery of the trail through the manor. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Like hypothesis, Mrs. Dean was stalked through the maze, stalked through the hedge maze by a shadowy figure, wait, a third party, while shadowy figure watched? Is that right? Stalked through shadowy figure while a third party watched. What? How does that make sense? Okay. Mrs. Dean. Stalked was brought to the hedge maze by a shadowy figure while a third party watched.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
Shadowy figure came from them for them to. They were hiding from the entity whose prints belonged to them.
The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Okay, I was led to the hedge maze where Miss Dean's trail went cold. Okay, what's that thing that led Miss Dean through the maze? Was it another ghost or something else? Maybe the staff have heard of it or seen it before. Or maybe some of the guests might know. Okay. Time to break and enter. Well, more like enter. Because I'm not breaking it, I'm using a key. I'm prepped for this. Notes of the events. It seems the doctor's preparing research paper events for the weekend. Look, medical records maybe, but they're masked by a sigil. Oh, okay. Go to the corner, thank you. Oh, hidden magical papers. Dr. Callahan's case files. It contains his notes of Miss Matvani. According to this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms and the onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. He is not sure what is causing it, but seems to believe that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these days, her final days. Brown boots. Gramophone record. Note solved. Request gramophone to room. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I've searched in his room since I've been here, but I didn't like, you know, search here because he was in the room. Okay. Okay. That's it for that room. Time to enter. Small shoes. I bet the wee Jackin has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Jackin, whoever she means, is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly toward them. Letter from Fiat Callahan. From her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy, Dr. Callahan. I assume unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with a mystical path from reading this. It seems he has a claimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. It seems Miss Callahan is making notes on the other guests. Erickson, a fraud, and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb, is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic of her. I figure none of the staff would have any Drayocht. But Hunter has training. The titles are both in Irish. I do not know what they say. What journal? I hear more people have had those strange dreams. They all start innocent enough in manner. Lots of out of the place doors, seeing those spirals, and urge to attend the seance, and then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from. Their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages. Frustration, a longing to leave, trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams, like a big stew pot of experiences all mixed together. How is that? Ruri's is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the wall. On the well. Until your headache passes on it. Unused. There's nothing important. There's something torn up inside. Ew, I get to put them together! Oh. Looks like scraps of torn up paper. Okay. This goes there. Yeah, there. This... Never mind. Okay. Wait, no, this goes here. This goes over there. This over there. And this over there. That looks correct. The letter is from Evelyn Dean asking Fia to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study the under Fiat. It seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jacqueline on it. Jacqueline, was it Mrs. Dean that Fiat was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? Looks like a hasty schedule of sorts. It's titled Weekend While Scrying. Sunday 11 pair Carmella. Sunday 14 Lloyd. Sunday 18 Quarantine. They also a note. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Okay. Now, to check the other rooms. Okay, so I've been to 7 to 12. I've been to 1, 2, 3. 20 to 22. Oh. Locket with the initials ED inscribed on the front. Evelyn Dean, perhaps? Oh. There's a sigil cut into one side. And a small vial of blood on the other. What is this doing here? Room 22 from my notes, that is where Mr. Coventry is staying. That not a little sus? Have I been into this room? I feel like I want to enter, just to check. Oh yes, I do remember this one. The West Tower? Yeah, I want to go to the West Tower. Ground floor, West floor. Let me go all the way down first. Oh, yes, this is where the statue was triggered by me and did the weird, scary movie thing. Oh, wait, there's a letter. Did I read that before? Another of Miss Hasham's vase drawings. She seems to misplace them near basement entrances. But why? I want to see where this leads me. Is this a drawing room? Oh my goodness, it is. I'm gonna continue with the rooms though then. Okay. I think that's the last one I need to go into. Which is here. 13 to 16. I don't know if I've been in all of these rooms. But I am about to check. I have, okay. This was the room that was missing. Have I been in all of these? It's room 7 to 12. I'm gonna listen. And then I'm gonna enter. What are these dreams trying to tell me? That I'm close to my goal? The answer feels so near, down the next corridor, behind the next sigil. I must keep searching. Maybe what I seek is at the seance. Maybe that is the dream's message. Some drawings. I'm not sure of what. Perhaps she should stick to her poetry. They look pretty good. That was a bit harsh. Published book of Miss Quinn poetry with scraps of paper containing annotations of drafts tucked between the pages. Book appears to have been read many times. Oh. A locket with two names etched into the framing. Alma and Julia. Is this photograph in either side, each of a young girl? They look quite a lot like Miss Quinn. I suppose they would be her siblings. Brooch containing a lock of hair. The back says Alexandra Quinn, 1865 to 1896. Oh, they look dead. A collection of mementos of deceased family members. Okay. Photograph of Memorilius the Dead. Grimoires. Most of them printed, one in Miss Quinn's hand, and all of them annotated and nearly worn out by the spine. It seems they've been used quite extensively over the years, and the handwriting once seems to be a product of an enormous time and effort. There's photos everywhere. This is... The Quinn family seems to have a lot of recently dead. It's a wonder there are any of them left at all. Okay. I don't think I found anything massive. I can't hear anything. Okay. Enter. Guessing her husband is somewhere in this room, if I think of it correctly. Okay, then. This is the library. Let me go into the drawing room quickly, see who's here. Oh, helpful stuff. Just gonna eavesdrop.
This will be my last seance, Mr. Dupré. I won't survive the strain.
Then won't you reconsider?
And buy myself what? A few weeks?
That's enough time to make it home.
Is it?
It has to be worth trying.
I live too good a life, Mr. Dupré. All my earnings are spent and I am broke. All I would be returning to them is debt.
I'm sure they wouldn't see it that way.
But it is the truth. No, I will do this seance and send the money back. They will have some comfort in that at least. What I ask of you is to make sure my body returns to them.
Of course, Miss Mantovani. You can rely on that.
I will literally take it to my grave.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Walscry. I heard that you have been known to offer people Walscry. What is that exactly? Well, to put it simply, scrying means looking for answers to somewhere you couldn't otherwise see. Let me first, though, mute my phone. Okay. And we'll have a lot of power about them, you know? If you ask a question to one, it might give you answers. If you're lucky, it'll even show you what you're looking for. That's what I do. I ask the world for answers, or information. More often than not, it's more than provides. Can you think of anything that might explain a large ghostly figure on the land? Ah, now they've gone and done it. I warned them that nothing good would come from the seance. It's not the ghosts, that's for sure. They only come in one size. All this messing has lured some of the fair folk here, or maybe awoken one of the Twath. Ah, don't look at me like that, feckless cow. Jeez, feckless cow, Declan. The Tatua de Dadan, the old gods, gone from our plane to the other world. But sure, what kind of god can't walk among its people every now and then? I need to tell her about that thing I saw. Amanda can't. The well symbols. I noticed the well has been covered in these strange symbols. Would you have any idea what that means? Should certainly hope so. I'm the one who drew them. Oh, the land here has suffered, Declan. I fear the seance and all its agendas may push her past the edge. That, well, it's a pillar of the land. Has been since the time of the gods. If it is safe, the land will be safe. The symbols are simply protective, but I fear all these short-sighted people have left us more in need of an optician than a healer. Form hypothesis. Okay, Fiat Callahan's goal is to protect the land, to protect the future, to protect the past, the wall, the Fae, to the land, to bless the well from the seance aftermath. Fiat Callahan's goal is to protect the land protect the land, to bless the well from Faye? What? The land. What? What is happening? Land. Oh, the future from the Seance Aftermath. Okay. That's Callahan's goal is to bless the land, to protect the future from the Seance Aftermath. This part is weird. I'm pretty sure. Protect the land, to divine the future from... Nah, that doesn't make sense. Reset. Okay. Fiat Callahan's goal is to... I think it's definitely protect the future? Wait, that automatically said it like that. Bless. Wait, I didn't see that one as an option. To protect the abilities. Nah, that doesn't make sense. To protect the well. Wait, to bless the well. To protect the future from the Seance Aftermath? Is that right? I don't think that's right. It's just... Wait, she is the land protector person. So protect the land to divine, to escape the past. None of that makes sense. Huh. This one's actually genuinely confusing me. Okay. Goal is to its goal is to curse the land. No, Hertz is definitely to... It's at least protect, bless. I know it's one of those. To bless the wow. To protect the future from the Seance Aftermath. To bless the well to protect the future from the Seance Aftermath. That sounds so good to me. Okay, Fiat Callahan's goal is to bless the well to protect the future from the Seance Aftermath. From the Fae? Protect the land. Okay. Jesus.
Miss Callahan is worried that the seance is going to leave the region decimated, so she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Confront. Your goal is to bless the world, to protect the land from a seance aftermath.
Well, you're not wrong. I'd do anything to keep this land safe. This lot shouldn't be doing their seance, but I doubt I can stop them. Best I can do is protect the land against them. Charms and spells should do it. And yet they aren't enough. I can't figure it out. I'm getting glimpses of the future here, and it's all death. Not a tree or creature in sight, and none of my old tricks are shifting that. I'm at my wits' end, Declan Ward. Ward. Ha! Now that's a sign and a half.
I don't follow.
A ward is a type of protection. I reckon the universe is telling me something. I said before, you seemed like good skin. So why don't you lend a hand? Take these components and bring them to the well. Maybe you'll see what I'm missing. May the gods be with you, because they are surely counting on you.
Okay, that's kind of scary. I actually want to talk to him. Fine clothes and jewelry. He's well dressed, and it is evident he can afford some luxury. Curious tattoo. A finely crafted tattoo in the design I don't recognize.
Hello again, my friend.
Discuss evidence. Mama Brigitte. I take it you're close to Mama Brigitte, Mr. Dupre. Deeply, Mr. Ward. When grief is constant companion, she is there to remind me that both the living and the dead need healers. I am devoted to her and her teachings. Shadowy figure. Have you heard of, well, ghosts that are larger than normal? I've heard of a great many things, and many cultures claim to have had giants walk their land in times past. But no, I've never seen or heard of it. At least nothing that makes me believe. But other things, that is, possible. Perhaps not a ghost, but an angelic visitation. Oh my goodness. Or other godly figures, maybe. The land's old gods, the Tuatha De Danann, would have been described as larger than man, for example, and the mythology here references many giants in that vein. I heard Miss Callahan is a master of the art of well scrying. So I have heard. In fact, I have made plans to visit her myself. To be able to show a person their loved ones well separated, what a gift. Were you close with Mrs. Dean, Mr. Dupre? Miss Dean? No. I dare say she looked right through me. She looked uncannily like my dearly departed friend, you see. Each time I see her, it's like, well, the grief feels fresh. Plans for this weekend, Mr. Dupre? Plenty, Mr. Ward. Though, I had an especially busy day tomorrow, so I think I'll take today like easier. Well, first of all, how could resist a talk for our resident mystic, Miss Matavani? I'll be in attendance at 5 p.m. Before then, a walk in the hedge maze before attending Miss Callahan's talk at 3, I think. I don't want to wear myself out before the ball, so I won't do much more than that today. Then tomorrow, there is a lunch in the dining room at 1, and I think I'll take a late nap at 5. I suspect it will be a long evening. I also have a scrying session with Miss Callahan at 11, and I'm attending her nephew's talk at 3. I'll certainly join the silent dinner at 8. There's, well, I'm hoping a certain Spurt might attend. And then we reach the big moments, the grand seance. I assume I will see you there. Yeah, you will. You'll. Do you recognize this woman? Why, of course, that's... No, sorry. That's Miss Dean, isn't it? I should be able to make the distinction. I should. I've been having strange dreams lately, have you now? I'll confess to some strange patterns, yes. Mine started with classic Celtic iconography around the hotel, standing stones, spirals, all that. It was all in the manor's walls at first, but the more often I dream it, the more I'm seeing the same elements, but in my funeral parlor at home. That sounds unnerving. At first, I found it quite comforting. The views of home around crystal clear and helped with my homesickness. But once I realized I could not reach home, then yes, unnerving. I could only ever find my way to the seance, or what I took to represent that. At least, it's given some apprehension about attending. I cannot lie. I've already been here the longest, and at least from the guests any longer, and I fear this place will get its claws into me for good. Okay. Mr. Prey, have you seen an odd machine in the Atrium? Of course, it's the most wondrous thing. I don't have the faintest idea what it is, but it's very impressive. The urn. Someone mentioned to me that you had an urn with you when you arrived at the manor, Mr. Dupre. Indeed, I do, Mr. Ward. It contains being of true menace. Really, I speak naturally of my dearest friend. She'd wanted her ashes scattered in her home country, you see. I admit, however, that I'm taking my time. I still have hope that I might see her one last time before laying her to rest. Exorcism. Mr. Dupre, might you know much about exorcisms? I do. For my sins, actual banishment is hard. Death failed to remove the spirit. What can we do more than her? Laying a soul to rest is the easier and kinder method of being rid of one. But when that is not an option, which is often the case with angry spirits, then we trap a soul and take the fetter to the faraway place. Faraway place. Is that what it says? The Gulf of Mexico is littered with ghosts. They are harmless to us there. Tell me, are you asking theoretically or actually? What do you need? Mr. Darcy believes she is being haunted by her late husband, and she seems to be at her wit's end. I understand you're well versed in such matters. Do you think you'd be able to help her? My, I had the impression there was something troubling her, but I didn't know it was quite that serious. I can help, of course, but I'll need an item of Mr. Darcy's, something that would have been of considerable emotional value to him. I'll try to find something that can work. Let me know just as soon as you have it. Better not to let this linger. Do I not have something of Mr. Darcy's? Okay. Let me go find something.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
Okay, so let me head to the one room. Oh. I need to start doing these things. So I need to put the components by the well. And this one I need to search one of the rooms. Can't remember which one though. Okay, let me see. Then was it this way? 13 to 60? From here. Bedroom. When Darcy. Okay. Enter. I'm sure she'll keep something of her husband's around. Medical? Mrs. Dean to Miss Darcy's husband from maternal. Clearly they were. Mask, someone else would know better. It's the academic nature, more work and fiction. I need to find her. I need to know where she is. Okay. Map. Courtyards. Ground floor. First floor? Basement. Your timetable. It's past 6 p.m. So I have no idea where she is during this time. Well, shite. I lost my pet truck. Okay, also, and supplies, fund writings in English in a room. She is Catholic, she's only 50s staff. And there's biblically driven compassion. She has a medium boot size, but I think she's fine. He's distinctly warped by his cane-aided gait. cartoonish art in her room. She's mourning the loss of many members of her family. Is magically talented in Miss Callahan. Oh, wait. That means I'm taking a morph again, because he's magically talented. He's pagan. Fearful that Messina is going to make Dr. Callahan away from her. Okay. She has no magical talents. I'm eliminating her because she has no magical talents. She's in her early 20s. She's second sight. Ah. Medium-sized shoe. Enoch's priest. She's a medium. He's sassy as all. I know that. He is magical. Okay. She's barely 20 years old. Staff would know the grounds well. The note she signed shows she is unable to write. That's a problem. Holycross, his staff would know the grounds. First time meeting Messine, he looks in mid-60s. Still mourns her late husband. I don't think this boy is even 10 years old yet. He has good vantage point in the grounds from his room. Likely knows the area well. Okay. Okay. Yo. Okay. What am I supposed to do for her? Mrs. Joyce felt it was her God-given duty to stone Mrs. Mantovani to death, but she did not want to do this. I have convinced her to be more open-minded, but the other beliefs she's willing to try and experience something suitable. Okay. Okay, and another one is her. I need to go to the well. I need to find her for that one. Can I talk to her about anything else? Yeah. Were you at the bridge game on Thursday? Yes, Darcy taught me how to play. This is how the board I was. Did many attend? Aside from Darcy and I, and were the Callahans, Quinn, Lau, Coventry, and this man who owns the place, Blake. Oh. Do you happen to know who left those cigar burns on the armchair in the library? I recall, I think it happened while we played bridge. They were meant to join us, but I was focused on not getting the rules. I have forgotten who. One of the others might remember.
I have to be...
Sure.
I'm going in there. Wait, this is the sign that was his tattoo. To praise Chung. there was a sigil scrawled in the back of his trinket. There was? Oh, nice. This way. Okay. I did it wrong. Let's go like this. Yes. Like this. No, not like that. Okay. Something... I'm missing something. My brain is missing something. So, now I think I go like this until I get to the end here again, and then down. Yeah. Yes! Where is she? Did I lose her on arrival? Because this is where she wanted to be laid to rest. Spectre, have such a strong presence in this place. I have it hard to... I find it hard to think anyone finds rest here. But I've searched every flame, every fireplace, lamp oven, still no sign of her. Even the fire pits outside, I felt something there, but no sign of her. But I'll keep searching. I'll find you, dear friend. I refuse to give up until I'm sure. The fire pits, what did he experience there? Oh, this might get me murdered. Is Mr. Dupre trying to commune with a ghost? Oh. Use this one? Code. In codes. Oh, wait, whoa. Note is addressed to Miss Dean, which makes me wonder if this is her coat, but then she's supposed to have left. Crates are empty other than the rotting turnips. There's nothing in these pockets. staff wrote to over the next few days. I've recorded their movements on the timetable in case it proves useful. An outdoor jacket, there's nothing in pockets. Various books on management, accountancy, and running a hotel. Listen, I can hear nothing from the next room. Oh. Useful. Oh! Staying in which room? Past few days. No doubt, this houses important hotel documents such as finances. Let me check the timetable for scary main guy, him. I do not have his timetable. Wait. Intended to meet Miss Dean. Dinner. Most ball. Bar closes? I don't know what room it was though. And I don't have a timetable on Mr. Toussaint. Mr. Toussaint, whatever his name is. It's payments for good delivered. Mr. Barley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but otherwise not forthcoming. Various letters from guests making requests to the hotel for a duration of their stay. I think it's safer to walk out of there. Okay. The telegram room. Oh, maybe I'll be able to find her now. Map. A map. First floor. Basement. Wood garden. Hedge maze. I still have no idea where she is. However, not getting any sort of like timetable for her though. That's a little crazy.
I thought you didn't believe in the whole idea. Ghosts, mystics. Aren't you out for us and all our dealings?
Au contraire, I'm quite the believer. I think you would agree that disproving all this would be quite the task, huh? I am skeptical of this. You're correct. I concern myself with the falsified cases, which I believe to be the majority of cases. But to deny it all, especially in a place such as this, impossible.
That is not what I want to hear. I was hoping for assurances that it was all smoke and mirrors, as they say. I could have sworn there was someone in my room last night when I was almost asleep. But not the staff, even. Some little boy. What I want from you is something about mold in the walls, making my brain rot to the point of hallucination.
Would a rotting brain be of more comfort?
He was a very creepy child.
Okay. Mrs. Darcy, I need something of your husband's.
Mr. Ward.
Maybe... Actually, the vial of poison, I want to know about that. In your stories, has anyone ever poisoned? Of course, I use them all. Arsenic, cyanide, or something, but my real favorite is the lithium. It tastes tasteless and odorless, you see, so it's very believable that a victim could ingest it without knowing. And it's a relatively new substance. The reader can believe it when a doctor misdiagnoses it as a severe gastroenteritis. Timetable. What are your plans while you're here, Miss Darcy? Like talk at 11, Miss Matavani at 5, certainly. I suppose I'll have to make time for lunch at 1, and I plan to retire to my bedroom for some writing at 3. I suppose to work hard and play hard, Mr. Ward. So after all that, I shall pay the bar a visit. In the evenings, too. Then on Sunday, I'll keep things light. I think church at 11. For my sins, then back to my room for some writing before and after lunch at 1. And, of course, I don't know if I can face the seance without some liquid courage first. Tan line. Have you recently removed a ring, Miss Darcy? I may or may not have. In either case, it's none of your concern. Have you ever written about miscarriages in your work? No. It's not something I think. Frankly, sir, given how the topic is dealt with, is a real world, I do not think publishers or an audience would care for it. Have you ever used an affair to infidelity the plot point in the book? You know, if you just read my books. But yes, I did once. A woman husband cheated on her, and their reconciliation night was his alibi for a murder. In hindsight, I do not think I did it justice to how devastating it can be. If I were to revisit that story now, he would need another alibi. Ah, yes, let me talk to her about the exorcism. Ask Grant to try find a way to exorcise your husband's ghost from you. Please, I'd like ghost stories in books in reality. Less so. This place is positively crawling with experts on death, so hopefully... I don't suppose you recognize a woman Mistress Dupre has been drawing. Is that Evelyn? Why would there be... No, I'm sure it must be Laura. Must be. He has recently lost a friend, you see. She was some sort of pagan fire priestess. I think that is why he's fond of the fire pit in the maze. But really, this is not my story to tell. Have your work given you expertise on any medical documentation? Oh, goodness, no. The odd time I would need to include something like that is off to the library for me, or I might pester my cousin who has himself become a doctor. That's an interesting brooch you have there. Yes, well, it is actually very important, I tell you. But, it's... But it's a secret. One of those hush-hush secret society things, you see. What can you tell me about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn? Oh, well, Mr. Ward, I'm not sure I should say anything at all. I wouldn't want to betray their trust in me, you understand? Disdain. You seem unimpressed with something, Mrs. Darcy. Do I suppose you want to know if it was with you? Well, you can rest easy. Since coming here, I have a great many things on my mind, and none of them are to do with the man I just met. Do you have a reason to believe that your husband was writing to someone he shouldn't have been before his death? Oh, do I? My Cecile was quite the wordsmith. It was what had me fall for him in the first place. Now, if only he'd had the decency to save those love letters for me. I noticed there are cigar burns on one of the library armchairs. Oh, that oaf Skerrit. Fell asleep while I explained the rules of the bridge to Miss Barbosa. He nearly burnt the house down with his antics. Had a most peculiar dream since coming here. Really, please do tell more after your half-remembered slumbers. Honestly, Mr. Ward, there are so many real and tangible things happening here. And you want to discuss dreams? Bitch, shut the fuck up. What do you make of the strange contraption in the Ashurium? The garish green tube? You can tell this place lacks a woman's touch.
That was all.
Good day.
I need something from your husband, man.
Ah, hello.
Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than ball this evening, I hope to attend. Talks in the drawing room. One at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend a drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I have no interest in the silent dinner and the seance, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements to eat beforehand. Oh, let me talk to him about this. Have you learned much about exorcisms in your work? I have, and they can barely be real, but Monsieur Ward, they are more often not. Like any tool at the church, you must be very skeptical. Any desired behavior can be deemed to be demonic possession. The discovery of unfavorable sciences, a willful woman, a child who struggles to conform. Even those different sexual orientations are fair game for fiery priests, and his inhumane methods to chase the demon out, like witch burning before it. It's a form of punishment for being different. Be wary of it, Monsieur Ward, and of those who use it. Do you happen to know about any unusual deaths among the Quinn family? Yes, I've heard it said that the Quinn family is cursed, but you've met Mademoiselle Quinn. She seldom talks about it, and certainly not for any sort of gain, and so I don't consider it my business in any professional sense, however. I'll say this, I don't know about any sort of magic tied to it, but if the Quinns believe they are cursed, whether they are right or not, it is not without reason. From what I've gathered, the family has been the victim of tragedies more times than they can count.
Was it worth it? You have Erickson, but at the cost of learning what she would have done.
The depravities of mankind are not new to me. I've seen, indeed experienced firsthand, magic and its beliefs used to justify many terrible things. But what shakes me in this case is the reasoning. That she would do such a thing in the hopes that it might grant her something as trivial as magic? Her own humanity meant so little to her. This is what upsets me. What it is done.
Okay. Who else knows about the exorcism stuff? I need to talk to her. I don't know where she is though.
That's all.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, what's this? Alright, let me check the map. I want to talk to her. Where is she? Dining room. Okay. Pretty sure it's this way. Nope, that's the library. Okay. Is it this way? Oh, yes, it should be. Dining room this way.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
No?
No worries, sir. What can I help you with?
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
Can I walk straight in? Okay, no, I have to tell him I'm here for the
Hello
meal.
again, sir. Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
I understand
Yes.
the concern, Signorina. I do. Oh, but Mr. Ward, would you like to join us?
We were just talking about, well, whether this seance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Join
I'd
them.
be delighted to. Is there doubt about the seance?
See, Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this. Best to leave these lands be. They're unsettled enough already.
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. One among many, apprehended for less than an hour. Were it to cause much trouble, I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? Of course I would risk this. And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
Miss Callahan's reasoning about Miss Matavani's invitation.
Am I right to assume that Marquez Blake invited you here himself?
Yes. He contacted me directly and insisted I host his seance. He said he had heard of my ability and could settle for no less. How could I refuse that, Signor?
Or are you the only invited guest?
Signor, you offend me. I am the main event, no? Am I not enough for you?
I got no invite.
And now I understand why.
Oh. Well, I'm still busy in there. What do you mean?
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
Okay. Where the hell did they go? Wait, they're still in there! That's so upsetting. Why can't I go there? It's kind of bothersome. Okay. Legend? Oh. Okay. Oh, let me see where there's unlockable doors. Actually. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. It was this room. Oh. Haven't gone there yet. Okay, let me go to the gardens quick fast. Oh, wait, I can probably follow the breakings, right? Stables. Gardens. Okay, I need to go to the maze, which I'm pretty sure is... Yeah, it's not that way, actually.
Mr. Ward.
Have you explored much of the manor? Some, but I'm keen to see all. Not all of it is open to the public. I wonder how upset they would really be to find me outside of those bounds. What harm could come from curiosity? A lot of harm. I don't think you should do it. Seems they spared no expense to put this on this event. Of course, it would have been cheaper to host it in the Dublin or London. Then the house itself is the draw. The house and its inhabitants, I suppose they do not travel.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah.
I'm pretty sure that one is the maze then. Yeah, hedge maze. So, let me go find the well again. This way, not that way. At the wall, I think that is the wall. That is not the wall. Oh my soul. Oh.
God almighty. A spirit. Is that Miss Dean? She doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
Oh!
I
You
found
spirit board.
this. I'll take that as a yes.
What? She's moving it fast, and it's what seems to be the same pattern. Must be the same sentence over and over. Just find the start of the message and then end. S A T O A T O H E. S H is not it. AS? B-O. Oh my goodness. Reset. Doesn't reset the thing I'm trying to do, okay. A-S. S-A. Yes. S-T. S-T. Oh, I already did T-O.
Can you tell me your name?
Okay, I'll come back to you. I need to find the well. Right. Oh, here it is. Perform ritual. I have the recipe. Now to see if I can find the ingredients that will make the ritual work. Okay. The next ingredient is a dash of venom. Metal that's blue. Bark from the tree known as the yew. Some Aragon? Some wax. I top it with a handful of flax. All the ingredients added. Okay. So. Dog's nail. Metal that is blue. I'm gonna go with fresh spring water. Bark from the tree known as the yew. Yep. Mix some Aragon. Some wax. Handful of flax. Oh, that was right. What if I can get access to more of the components? Can I? I think that's exactly what it is. Oh, hello.
Ah, Declan. Aren't
A curse. Haven't heard Miss Quinn's family are under some sort of curse. Ah, so she's one of those Quinns. It makes sense now, with lots of tragedy on her family. But that did visit upon themselves in the beginning. Okay. She seems like a nice girl herself, though. I hope it does get her. Doesn't get her, we could do with more people like her around. Miss Callahan's component. Have you had any luck? Not yet. Well, I have faith in you, and Dahashila bears me believing this is the right course of action. However unorthodox it might seem, Godspeed, Declan. On Shadow? Do you think it's hard for Rowan being the apprentice for all these years? It's been a long road, yes. It's been in my shadow since he was small. Even now I worry that a little shadow could disappear entirely inside my own. But he can still be a bit in his own head. Tries to think this way through when he should be feeling instead. That'll get you in just as much trouble as never stopping to think in the first place. He'll get there. He's just not there yet. I don't believe I've seen jewelry of the sort you're wearing before. Ah, well. A lot of it is handmade. Some of it brings me luck, and some of it protects me. They're old crafts, to be sure, but not soon forgotten. How do you protect something like the well and the water? Declan, between you and me, and the breeze, I'm still figuring a bit out on that job. Normally my work is less abstract. A sick lamb or a boy who needs the cure of a bad cough. But the gods wouldn't give me a task I wasn't able for. Right? Wait, couldn't I speak to her about... Wait, actually, what? Do you know anything about the Maze Well? I know everything about it. Do you know that the gods themselves would have drunk water from that well? It's been imbued with their power. As long as the water is pure and the land around it will prosper. Ah.
I'll let you.
You take care now.
Ah, hello.
That's all.
Take care.
You're telling me I still have to discover all of these things? What about a dash of venom? Some water for the thing. That. Wax. Handful of flax. Oh wait, it shows me here if I got them right. Okay. Let me see. Okay, that was wrong. So the only ones that were right were the last three. Okay. Reset. What about that? Reset. That? No. That. Uh-huh. That. No. Okay.
Ah, Declan.
It's true that Miss Dean asked you to teach her Irish magic. Not much gets by you, does it, Declan? The nerve of her, she didn't ask, she demanded. For her attitude alone, I'd reject her. But you can't just learn these things on a course. It's a way of life. A means, not an end. It wasn't the path for her. Are you familiar with the book, Miss Callahan? I am not, and I absolutely don't want to be. Whatever those sigils open or close, I want no part in it. Is it what they say? Yes, one opens and one other closes. What? I cannot say, but it's old, powerful, and not for trifling with. Do you know that Miss Dean hails from the power of Milesian bloodline? That's what I've been hearing, at least. Does she now? The little no wonder she... Oh, I've no time to spend on bitterness, Declan. I hope she miraculously puts it to good use, and leave it at that. Can you tell me about the something Majiggy Jags? The old gods. They are all around us, in the hills, the rivers, the valleys, just below the surface where the other places can sometimes be found. I like that. I like when I am angry with a god. I can go to their house and yell at them. That's fine cross you have there. Ah, this is just to keep the priests off my back. Between you and me, Declan, I don't much care for these new gods. Up on high and golden thrones, pah! I prefer the old gods, walking and working the land side by side with us.
You take care.
Okay. Where am I going back? I feel like I most definitely am. I think this might be the guy I haven't spoken to yet. No, it is. I've spoken to him.
Hello again.
Ghost at the fire pit. I came across a ghost, Mr. Dupre. One I suspect you have ties to. I don't think I follow Mr. Ward. At the fire pit. You. No. You must be mistaken. Please, Mr. Ward, may we speak of something else? Do you think the spirit boards have any particular use, Mr. Dupre? Oh yes, Mr. Ward. Rather too often they're dismissed as toys. I've even brought one for her here myself. Is there some communication you wish to make beyond the boundary? My dearest friend, I brought her ashes here to be scattered in her home country, but also that we might speak once more. The spirit board will allow us a few words at least, but this seance may actually allow us to speak. Well, I've not found her, but no doubt she's near this place of the fire. Near a place of fire. I've checked everywhere, but I cannot find her. Sometimes I think I've lost her to this place, and other times I wonder if she's not speaking to me. But when she sees what I have planned for her, what I had planned is for the best too good an opportunity to forgive me, Mr. Ward. I lost the run of myself there. I heard recently that Miss Dean descends from a powerful bloodline of Malaysians. Good for her. I've been told she's a talented practitioner. I'm not sure that her bloodline plays any part in that, but it sounds impressive. Hopefully not so impressive that some lunatic comes looking for her blood. Don't look at me like that, Mr. Ward. People have done worse for the promise of less. Do you know anything about soul jars, Mr. Dupre? Well, simply put, Mr. Ward, they are as they sound. They are jars for storing souls, and not something I'd see used beyond the most extreme of circumstances. You know, Mr. Dupre, I can't help but admire your clothing. It's quite fine. Haha, why thank you. I run a funeral house back home. It's not glamorous work, but it's more than worthwhile. And I'm lucky enough to do quite well for myself these days. Okay.
Not at all, Miss.
The only way I could get rid of that spirit for her is if I had something of her late husband. But I don't. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that. That's nonsense. actually need to talk to this guy.
Mr. Ward, how are you?
No time to chat. What the hell was a locket with Evelyn Dean's name by your door, Mr. Coventry? Almost said Mr. Ward. This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Oh, why, that belonged to my dear dead wife from before we married. Debney. She was Elaine Debney. I'm here hoping to speak with her. You see, I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghosts. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward. You mentioned losing your wife. My condolences, sir. I did. Yes, Liliana. Earlier this year. She turned quickly. We had access to doctors, but they could do little to ease her suffering. I'll confess I am lost without her, which, foolish as it sounds, is how I ended up here. Her illness took everything from me. The little I had left, to spend The little I had left, I spent to come here, on the hope that the claims about the seance are true. If I could see her, hear her, then I'd gladly give it all, down to the very shirt on my back. Sorry, what was your wife's name again? Liliana Coventry, Smith, before we were married. Oh, you told me her name was Elaine Denby. Ah, well, that was my first wife. A man my age has history, you see. You mentioned you're a jeweler. I am, or rather, I was. I ended up in London alone as a young lad. Nothing to my name, but my mother had loved jewels, and so, as a result, did I. I found work cleaning shop at first. I was well-spoken lad, and, as I say, I knew my stuff. So, in time, I was raised to sales. One thing led to another, and time passed by all too quickly. Eventually, I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough I live well. No small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not the whole lot more. You have some dust on your suit, sir. Ah, so I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so fastidious as she should be. Eh? Have you noticed anything strange happening around the manor? It's probably nothing, you know, but sometimes I do think there are more crows around here than there should be. Maybe this is what the Irish countryside is like, but it feels as if they are watching me. All of them. As mundane as it likely is, it's very unsettling. Huh. Oh, no. No! No! Dust off my skills, but game altogether. Might I ask who played? Or try to round up a game myself, so it would be good to know who plays. Ah, yes, well. Myself, Miss Callahan, Mrs. Darcy, Miss Barbosa, Miss Quinn, and Mrs. Lau were there. The Marquis Blake joined too. Oh, the doctor stepped in for, I want to say Mr. Skerritt, who dropped out for some reason at the last moment.
Good, and to you?
Wait, what? Oh.
You again.
Do you know anything about the Quinn family having an unusual number of deaths? Ah, so she is one of those Quinns, is she? I didn't think there were any left to meet. Yeah, so I've heard. They bear A curse, one that's supposedly about a century old now. It's done most of them in. I guess that explains her scars. She's very serious for one whose cards are marked. I'd be enjoying my final days. You have quite the reputation, you know. I've heard mention. I didn't think that was actually the case. Is it true you had a number of near-death experiences? So it is true. I didn't know it's nothing so grand, you know, bad luck. And then knowing that there's an angel waiting at the veil. If you saw such a thing, you would understand. A being made of nothing but light, so much that the gaze upon it is to feel the light you up. You would understand, I think, if you felt it. It is almost worth the risk, meeting death, if I might find what it is that it wants, almost, but there must be another way. You lose Ludium often, Sir Mir. Are you about to tell me you're a doctor? You're not my doctor. My doctor's sick of me. It's a bad habit, I know. But I'm not here to be cross-examined. I have some dangerous pastimes, injuries is to be expected. What do you know about Enochian magic, Mr. O'Meara? Oh, you've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it is something like it's their own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels of their like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work, not so often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing, but there are ways to work around that. And it's almost enough just to have them answer. Almost. But they don't stay for very long. I would know. I'm gonna skip through all of that because it's just his timetable. And then angel sketches. Do you believe in the concept of guardian angel? Very much so, and I tell you why. I have seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision, my own guardian angel, and I've seen it since. I've even known its name, well, sort of. I found allusion to it in dreams, old symbols burnt into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just, if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it all sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? Haha. That's faith for you. I could swear this place is giving me the strangest dreams, really. I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so. Anyway, what's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place could inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Or maybe I'm just hungover. What do you know about angels, Mr. O'Meara? What a question. Plenty, if you must know. The Lord's servants sent now and then to intervene in the minister in our earthly matters. Messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, but as incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. They're beings of light and the very sense of all that's good, and very seldom seen. Maybe for that reason. Ha! If only I could say otherwise. I could swear there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. I saw a shadowy figure stalking the grounds twice the height of a man. Would that description mean anything to you? Doesn't mean much to me. Angelic beings are creatures of light, radiant and pure. So suppose the natural conclusion would be that you have something less heavenly on your hands. you noticed any strange events around this place? I would say so, and I don't think I'm the only one. I've heard people talking about it, but as for me, I had a glass of water by my bedside the other night, and I woke up in the night to find it boiling. I sat and watched the entire thing evaporate. I didn't feel scared or any of that. Now, with my guardian there, when it was done, I went back to sleep. The next day, I thought I'd dreamed it, except when I woke up the next morning, I'd found my glass empty, cracked, and blackened. I'm gonna analyze you now. Something about his eyes gives me the impression he's only half in the room. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it. There are traces of white substances around his pockets. Walks leaning on a cane. He's leaning on that cane for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. Nick, hypothesis. Cathal Omir's goal is to summon an angel and stop it so that he can trap risking his life to see it. Okay. Cathal Omir's goal is to summon an angel and drug it so he can trap it, risking his life to see it. Okay. Stop it. Wait, maybe trap it. Okay, summon an angel and trap it so he can stop risking his life to see it.
Mr. O'Mara wants to trap an angel. I should find him
that's
to
great.
confront him about
I'm
this.
glad stream still looks really good.
You again.
Your goal is to summon an angel and trap it so that you can stop risking your life to see it.
Am I so easily read? Oh dear. I'm not much for secrets, but I'd rather have some mystique. Apparently that's not at all the case, as you've got me pinned. Ah, well, it's true after all. There's an angel somewhere about me. I know it. But I can only ever see it when I am, well, close to death. If only I could speak with it. Find out what it is at once. But I never get more than a few moments. A few words. But I can't continue on like this. I'm not entirely heartless. If something more permanent were to happen to me, my poor mother. So, whatever it is behind that veil of life, yes, I intend to seize the thing. To take a hold of it and get my answer. For better or worse. That's the idea, anyhow. But I cannot get to the thing. And I'm going absolutely spare trying to make it work. Maybe... would you help me with it? While the veil is low, I mean, and with more eyes on it, this might be my best chance. Come to my room and see if you can help. After all, your senses were sharp enough to figure me out. Here, this is a Babel stone. It's used to translate Enochian, the language of angels. Do you think you can figure out how it works? It's a matter of translation, I think, for a name. The notes are here in my trunk.
Called Enochian to commune with the believes to be an angel. His notes and tools seem to be a part of rituals he used to use, though he's employed near-death experience and other unwise methods to talk with it. I see ritual markings here, with tapping circle, and now if only I could summon it, written next to them. Use Bibblestone. Okay. S. A. That one. V. Weird looking E. And a sip. Sabin? It must be the name of an angel. I should inform Mr. Omir the decipher of the notes.
Any joy, Mr. Ward? The notes for the Babelstone are just here in my trunk.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage. Okay, so we've drawn the trap. Now, I just say the thing's name. Swivna! Come to me, O angel of mine! Ah! It worked! You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me. You are the thing that I've seen. The light. You have been what I couldn't reach.
Yes.
But now, I can see you. I can see you. I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you to myself, to bask daily in your glory, for selfish joy. But I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word. You have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend. It is gone.
I just helped them summon an angel.
I really thank you, Mr. Ward, from the bottom of my heart. I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer, but I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes. It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself. I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago. That much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me. I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it. I believe Swivna, wants me to attend the seance still. Swivna wants to witness it. Maybe through me? I don't know. However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there. I feel as if I will be safe, so I guess this is a warning for you and the others? But now, I need to sit down. Would you kindly see yourself out, Mr. Ward? And again,
Huh. Oh. We stopped 2 more people from attending the seance. The lad has a decent heart underneath it all, but still, I worry for his future. That angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. It was beautiful, divine even. But heavenly? I can't say for certain. What manner of angel lures someone to their own death? I pray its intentions are pure. Perhaps I should try to learn more of this angel of his Suifna. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. I am gonna go to the library quick fast. Wrong way. Okay. What was the other things I needed to do? Okay, her I need to do the thing with her. All of these I cannot do yet. That is crazy. I think all the people I've finished things for don't count. Okay. So I think... What was I gonna do? Go to the library. Yes. I think I'm gonna go to the library, search all the things I haven't searched today, and then that is it for Seance of Blake Manor today. And I'm gonna test a stream later to try and see if I can do something. Okay. If there's anything I want to look up. The vase of Nectanebo. Tradition says that Nectanebo, the last native pharaoh of Egypt, was the greatest magician of all the pharaohs. His vase was shrouded in legend. It is said many adventurers and archaeologists have become obsessed with finding it throughout history. Once they attain it, they have a sudden and complete change in personality, often disappearing, leaving their lives and families behind. The last known owner of the vase was Wilhelmina Blake, whose uncle, Lord Bernard Blake, has recovered it from Gaza in the late 1700s. She disappeared not long after that. The current whereabouts of the vase are unknown. The vase sounds cursed. Yes. No, okay. I think I've searched everything on him. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that in. Ah, maybe I should. I won't like read though. I don't care about the actual people. I just want the information. Okay, the Irish gods. Goddess Brid. Brid. The old Irish goddess of healing, poetry, and the hearth, smithing, and much else beside. Oh, this is the one I saw in the thing. God Gobinu, the ancient Irish god of smithing and hospitality. Goddess of Kallech. The goddess a hag and a diviner, whose domains are cold winds and winter. The goddess Amerigan, a war witch of the Tuatha De Danann, was a goddess of the war, wealth, and death. Crows are her symbol. It's kind of funny how there's so many crows here. What? Why was I... Read on. Boop, boop, boop. Irish mythology. Let's see. Look up giants. Actually, I actually genuinely want to know about the giants. Irish mythology has its shares of giants, but none so noteworthy as Fiona Mac Cumhale. The bearer of the Thumb of Knowledge and the leader of the legendary band of warriors. The Fionn has many less attributed to him. The formation of the Giant's Causeway, the creation of the Isle of Man and Lao Nich, and the battling of many mythological foes. There are some who believe him to be the demigod, descendant of Macallan, the last king of the Tuatha De Danann. Fate about the gods. Okay, that I'm not too crazy about. Okay. I think that is where I'm gonna end it today for the Blake Seance one. Actually, I might end it by talking to Hasham. I think that's exactly where I'm gonna end it. Give me a second. Oh, she's actually in the library. She's here. So oh, that's gonna be so nice. Okay, here she is. Talk.
Mr. Ward.
Yes. Form hypothesis. Okay, make hypothesis. Hashma's goal is to reclaim the stolen base, but she's obsessed because it is cursed. Hashma's goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but she's obsessed because it is cursed. Right? Yes.
Miss Hisham is searching for a vase stolen by Wilhelmina Blake, but she doesn't know it's cursed. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay.
Mr. Ward, you...
Yes. Confront. Your goal is to reclaim the stolen vase, but you are obsessed because it is cursed. Cursed.
If you're trying to dissuade me, you will need to choose more than the hysteria of... You are serious.
I'm afraid so.
The thing hasn't left my mind since I first discovered its existence. Every moment I am awake, even when I am not, I think of that vase. If I'm very still, and I feel it pulling me away from myself. And always, always, I hear a song in the back of my head I have never heard before. I wrote it down, though I do not know what for. Here. Do you see? I am not myself. And yet it seems so important. Not just obsession, then. I will not be subject to such a thing. Will you help me? will you find and destroy it. Normally, I would not condone the destruction of something so ancient. But such a thing should never have survived this long. And take the music too, in case it helps you. If you find the artifact, Mr. Ward, you must break it. Leave nothing but powder and dust.
Okay. I think she might know about this. I wonder if I can actually ask her about it though. Hello, Mr. Ward. Okay, no.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
What about you?
Hello?
No. Oh, goodness.
That's all, Miss.
Farewell, Mr.
Okay. Yeah. I think I will end it with Armwa Hasham. I will help her destroy it next time on Dragon Ball Z. No, I'm joking. So I'll help her destroy it next time. I think I'm gonna struggle so much to find it. I have not found anything to be able to like play that. Maybe there's some like music I could play in the drawing room. I don't know. But ciao stream, and thank you for watching. Ciao chat. Lol. Thank you for watching the stream. There's where it comes in. I'm gonna be playing Valorant later tonight, but it's to test the stream to see if it actually like